guys, Rick Shaw here on the 6th of December 2023. And this year is cooking down. Month is moving along. We usually have our tacos on Friday, but we decided to have tacos today. But I had some good stuff happen and some strange stuff again. Yesterday was the apartment's Christmas party, and they had these fellows named Frank and Dean over there. A couple of pretty cool guys, and they sang. They were kind of like a little comedy, like Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. They had a little comedy going on between their singing. They could sing too. These boys, these fellas could sing really good. I was really impressed. They played 50s and 60s, a lot of Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra. They did some Louis Armstrong stuff I like, and that was really a thing. They had plenty to eat. I messed up and I went in and got just like a half. I knew it was getting late, and I thought, okay, I'm just going to drink a half a cup of coffee. Well, it was good coffee, so I drank it. Well, I never slept a wink last night. I sat there and stared at the clock. that was a bummer, but we got that done. But I've been messing around with this computer a little bit, trying to figure out how to operate things and how to navigate it. And I've always had a phone. And one thing on the phone, on my YouTube Studio, it's limited to what they show on it. They don't show everything. Well, I'm looking on the computer, and it's got the full layout, the whole YouTube Studio. So I'm looking at that, and there's a place on there that says new subscribers, and they have all your subscribers listed on there. You got to scroll down to the bottom, and then you got to put at more, and you can go to every subscriber that's on there that's subscribed right now. I saw some of the people I know aren't subscribed. You know, I'm looking on there, oh, where's that guy? Where's this guy? Nope. So check your subscriptions, guys, unless you just decided you just didn't want to watch them more. That's cool. But I looked on there, and I counted. I said, I'm October 1, because I had a couple on, 3 of them on October 1. You know, they put a little note in there. And I'm looking on there, oh, okay. So I counted from October 1 to December 1, and I had 60 people that followed the channel. And I couldn't understand how I went down 26 during that time. That's really bad. And then this morning, they hit me. They've been on my ass from the beginning, guys, ever since the convent. I went ahead and looked at the little email they sent me, and they went all the way back to August 7th of 2020. And they found the video, medical misinformation, and boom, they nailed me. They took the video down. I guess they hit me with a strike or something. I don't know what the deal is with that. But it's like a first one, because I haven't had one since last year, November. So it's way over a year. So, but they're gonna keep looking. They're gonna keep looking on there and finding stuff, and they'll get me. If they want to get me, they'll get you. If they want to get anybody, they'll get you. Because medical misinformation, that's a broad brush right there. It could be about anything. You know, that could be about clipping your toenails. You know, and if you say something wrong, they'll nail you. You know, so guys are a bunch of jerks. They're really terrible. But I got a question for some of you older fellas. I had bought these Bayer aspirin. They're 1,000 milligram. You just take one. It's got a little bit of caffeine in it. It's a major pain relief, and unbelievable how well this stuff worked. Really worked on my aches and pains in the back. Well, my feet were swelling, especially around my ankles. And okay, I got to watch that. So I didn't eat anymore. I'm not eating. I think the only change in my diet was the aspirin. So I stopped eating those, and it was a shame because they worked really good. Unbelievable how good they worked. So, still sore. I didn't eat any for weeks, and no swelling in the feet at all. Well, then I went up to the store, and they had just regular aspirin, a 325 milligram. Let's see, DG Health. Just a regular old aspirin you buy. Took a couple of them, and boy, I'm telling you what, for me, aspirin is a good medicine. It works really good. Second dose I took, I waited, I think it was 6 or 7 hours. When I started feeling a little bit crunchy again, Okay, I took 2 more. I woke up this morning, swollen ankles again, swollen feet. So I guess I can't take aspirin. I don't know. Anybody else run into that? I'm very curious, because that's weird. I've never heard of that before. But we're going to my sister's for Christmas, and she told us that she lives right on the route where Santa Claus goes, and her husband is a good fishing buddy of old Kris Kringle. So Maddie and I, we're going to be there, right, buddy? Yeah, you're looking forward to seeing? Yeah, okay. So so am I. It was the first time we went to visit there. It was just, it was really nice. It was really nice. So we're going to go again. She's going to come pick us up, and it's looking good. I had some people on the one live were telling me, I was going back and looking it over, just listening to it, and they were saying about the insurance. And I still looked for insurance. A lot of them want you to pick a car. You know, you can't look at their insurance to let you pick a car. So I just picked a medium car, nothing fancy. I think it was a Nissan Altima or something. I didn't even get prices as low as last time. You know, just ridiculous. You know, a month. You know, this isn't every 6 months or every year. The insurance for me, it's the lowest one was $356 for 1 month of insurance, and this is not no fancy dancy insurance. This is state minimum. And the other one, when I clicked up to standard insurance, it was $700 and something a month. So they're hitting me for the not having my driver's license for years, you know, until I got this new one. But I did get a hold of Progressive again. I talked to them down at the office, and I said, is that gonna, you know, next year, is that gonna help me? And they said, we'll give you insurance. And once you have insurance for us, if you decide to go somewhere else, and that was cool, they're telling me this, if you decide to go somewhere else, you know, you can, because you've already got insurance, no lapse. So I was like, oh, okay. And I had a pretty good driving record. I never had any major pains in my driving my whole life. You know, nothing. You know, I just don't drive crazy. I used to drive pretty good when I had my motorcycles, but I learned a trick, especially when I was in California. Those cops come up behind you, they're doing 90. That's how they catch people. They're doing 90 miles an hour. Well, I found out if you get on the highway and do 100, 105, they ain't never going to catch you. Just watch the entrance ramps. That's it. And never got a ticket out in California, even though it was a daily thing for me to drive over 100. I loved that big Harley that I had, and the Buell. Those were two really nice bikes to have. But we're doing good. We really enjoyed that. Did you like those Frank and Dean guys yesterday? Yeah. Yeah, even Maddie enjoyed it. What he did though, and this kind of sucked. We have a phone here. It's an old AT&T one. Belonged to somebody else. Well, when he videotaped. I wish he'd have grabbed my camera, but he videotaped these guys singing. And so we got back. There's no way you can export. Maybe if I put a cable on, I don't know. But every time we hit that little sideways V with the 2 balls on the ends to export it to out, it would go into Messenger or some other program, and it was already wanting a password from somebody else with a different phone number, whoever owned the phone in the first place. So it was given to me by a buddy. He said he didn't know. He just wound up at his place, so he wasn't sure who had it or where it come from. But that's what happened with that. So I couldn't put any of the little videos of him in there. I didn't take my phone. One thing I don't do when I leave here, I don't take a phone, guys. I don't take a phone at all. But it's the way she goes. I'm still working on my studio thing. I got my, according to Sean, I got my Blue Yeti microphone, got my Sony headphones, I got my Insta360, just got my Dell Studio laptop, and I got other stuff. I can actually stand my phone up here and watch it there. I got a ring light. That's the stupidest damn thing I ever got. It's made by Monster. And you can't load the program on the phone to make it do all the stuff. Well, I didn't care. All I wanted the light to work. It took me about 2 hours just to figure out how to turn the light on, and no instructions. It says just push the button, the on button. So I'm thinking I got to send it back. It doesn't work. Well, here's the thing: when you turn it off, you got to wait like 20 seconds before you push the button, and then you got to hold it. Don't just push the button and let go. You got to push the button and hold it, and it doesn't go back to the color you want. Right now I got it at 3200 or 3400K lighting, a nice warm yellow. It doesn't go back to that. It starts, because you're holding the button down, it starts scrolling through blues and greens. I don't know any of them colors. All I want is a light. But you can't buy that. See, they do this tech stuff so stupid anymore. You can't get a bare bones anything. Nothing. You got to get their full fancy damn tech stuff. It's harder than hell to operate. It's just like this computer. I loaded the DaVinci on there. Find it. You gotta have a roadmap. You know, I was thinking of pulling out my maps here. Find DaVinci. It's like, where's Waldo? It's just stupid. And you know, navigating this thing, when they sell these, they sell them to people they think already knows how to use them. Well, I haven't used a laptop for 20 years, guys. I don't know how to use it. 0 instructions tell you how to use it. You get on this damn thing. I want to enable the Insta360 and the mic. The headphones I don't, because they're coming out the bottom of the mic. Can't do it because I can't find it. Then I found out you can't export or import into DaVinci. You have to do it through this Windows 11. That's a whole nother ball of wax. Where's Windows 11 on my computer? How come there isn't a shortcut that I can put like an icon, like on a phone, to where it can be up on the main page? You know, there's not. Hey, watch, don't scratch that pan. All right, and there's more stuff over there, Bub. This kid can eat 4 or 5 tacos, I'm telling you. Big ones. But it seems like we got our candy canes. Some little boy, hey Maddie.
Yeah?
Some little boy stripped all them candy canes off of there.
Candy canes disappeared by itself.
Oh.
Don't blame me.
The candy canes disappeared by themselves. But I do got my reverse osmosis in. I had underneath, my kitchen's kind of messy because we were cooking, but underneath here, they got a bracket. They got a big a metal iron bracket that they JB welded to the bottom of this. There ain't no drilling through this. And they got the dishwasher stuff hung up on it. So I'm not going to try to drill that. You know, that even if I started getting through it, it might rip this thin stainless steel, because then there's this 1/4 inch or 1/8 inch steel angle bracket. I'm not going to try to drill through that. So what I did is I just took that little bracket we had, I mounted this over here, and then everything's down there. I took the door off so that wouldn't be in the way. Door's right behind the unit. No leaks. I actually had leaks when I was hooking the unit up, connecting all the hoses as per the instructions. It says poke in to the stop and then pull this thing out, put this little blue clip in. Okay, great, worked good. But what it didn't tell you anywhere, it goes in after it stops, you got about another 1/4 inch, 3/8 of an inch to go. So every one of my connections leaked, so I had to push it in farther, and it's all good now. I had a problem with the packing nut on the apartment's valve, because I just put another valve behind theirs. I didn't want to start messing with their stuff. And there was no way to get in there. I would have needed a wrench about that thick to get in there to tighten that packing nut. Couldn't do it. So I just wound the stem out all the way, and that stopped it. And I've been watching it every 3 or 4 hours. I come in here with a flashlight and I look to make sure there's no water dripping, and there's nothing ever since I hooked it up. It works good, makes 75 gallons a day. Look at that. Ooh. And tastes good. Water tastes good. I had to run 3 tanks out of it because it comes up with these little flakes from the filters, and we took care of that. So that's all done. But I hope all them little white flakes didn't clog the charcoal filter. There was quite a few in it. And that happens on all of them when you first start them up. But it's working good. It's supposed to make 75 gallons a day. And it doesn't run out. You turn it on, you just leave it running. It'll just keep putting water out. It gets lower, but that's about it. But we're doing okay, huh, Bob? He's off of school here. I believe last day is the 18th. And then we're just going to be fiddle farting around. Today was not really a super good motorcycle day for me. It was cloudy all day. Quit raining early. But I was like, nah, I just don't want to go out in this right now. I'm still sore. My hips are sore, everything's sore, so I was no. But tomorrow we're looking at like 58, and the next day 60, and we're looking at sunshine. So I'm planning on getting out a little bit. So I'm going to let you go, and don't forget to pray for each other. And what are you going to say, mister? That's my beautiful boy. Hey, guys, take care, y'all.